Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your December 2024 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. I hope all well's with you today. Should we get started straight away with these lovely Woodland Warden cards? As usual, we'll find 3 cards to find the general energy, the general theme of the month, and then we'll see how they tie, if they tie, into our general reading. So let's have 3 cards to see what energy we've got to work with this month for you, Sagittarius. One's thrown itself out already. The Hawk and Thistle, Graceful Persistence. Okay, so that's our first card. Another little shuffle. So upside down, the Bat and the Hellebore, Intuition. And we have the Moth and Eucalyptus, an ending. Okay, so graceful persistence, intuition, and an ending. Okay, right. So as usual, we'll go into our recent past energy, our current energy, and our future energy. And I forgot to say, this is for you if you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's also for you if you just come across a reading and it just grabs you and resonates with you and you want to take it. That's absolutely fine by me. Also, it's a general reading, so just take from it what you need and leave behind what you don't. So, Sagittarius, some past energy for you. One card's popped itself out already. In fact, 2 cards have popped out already. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And let's have one more. Oh, it's a little bit chilly in here. My hands are cold, so I'm a little bit not very good at shuffling again today. Let's find another one. This isn't the one, this isn't the one. Let's find one. Oh, there we go. Right, we've got the Emperor. So, our recent past energy, the Ace of Pentacles. So the Aces are all about possibilities, about potential. And this is coming in the shape of a pentacle. So something you can spend. So whether that is your time, whether that's your money, whether that's your love, whether that is your health, something tangible, something material of this world. So you're being offered a new potential, something new and exciting, hopefully, that you can build on, you can grow, you can put your time and energy into, you can nurture, and you can turn it into something amazing if you wish, if you want to put the energy into it. Then we've got the Hanged Man. So that's about looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe, you know, this pentacle that you've been offered, that's been given to you by the universe, that's been put in your way, is something that you've not previously considered. You've maybe it's taken you by surprise a little bit, and you had to look at things from a slightly different perspective and look at it in a different way, and maybe it's shifted your path onto a different direction. The Hanged Man is also all about patience. So maybe, you know, you've been waiting a long time for this potential pentacle that's been handed to you. But whatever it is, you know, you've got this new opportunity to move forward in some way. We've got the Emperor as well, and he obviously is a very strong card. He's a card of leadership. He's a card of power. He's not afraid to take chances, to make choices, and to just run with them. And hopefully, you know, you've got the energy of the Emperor behind you to really shove you forward in whatever direction the Ace of Pentacles is taking you. We've got the Hawk and Thistle there. Don't forget our graceful persistence. Maybe, you know, you've been chipping away and being persistent in moving forward towards your goals and your dreams, and you know, it's finally beginning to pay off with this ace popping into your life, and hopefully pushing you on your way in the direction that you're hoping to go. So let's, oh, we won't take those. Too many have come out. The Lovers is the only one that's turned itself around, so I'm going to take that one. Okay, so we've got the Lovers, we've got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Fool. So the Lovers is all about a connection, a divine connection with somebody else. So somebody that you have got a real deep connection with, and that could be on an intimate level. It could be a family member or a friend, or just somebody that you work with, somebody that you just have a very, very deep connection with, somebody that you're really tied to, that you're naturally drawn to. And so this could be a partner in some way, in business, in life, in work, moving forwards. But I think this connection with somebody that you've got is very integral on you moving forwards, because we've got the Ace of, no we've not, we've got the Eight of Wands. I'll say wands, not swords today. Excuse me if you can hear Jason barking in the background. The Eight of Wands is about things happening really quickly. It's about speed of movement, speed of motion, something coming out of the blue, or not even coming out of the blue, but happening really fast. So this pentacle that you've been gifted, I think the situation that it's hopefully, we're talking past tense here, aren't we, is hopefully it's going to move really quickly, or it has moved really quickly, and just really giving you a completely new way of thinking about things, and giving you a bit of a new lease of life. And you're just in a position where you've just taken that leap of faith and setting off onto a new journey. Because we have the Fool here, and he's the first card in the major arcana. He is all about setting off on a new journey, taking a leap of faith, setting off with an air of innocence and being carefree, and just seeing how things roll, seeing how things flow. So maybe this could be, a new relationship for you. It could be a new business for you, but a potential of a new something. But whatever it is, you've hopefully, judging by the energy of your past energy, you've just gone for it. You're just moving forward and setting yourself off on this new exciting journey in a really powerful way. Because don't forget, we have the Emperor there, and just reminding ourselves about that graceful persistence, just baby stepping along the way, pushing forwards towards your hopes and dreams in a really gentle and graceful way. So let's have 3 cards for our current energy for you, Sagittarius. That was quite quick going through those last few cards, wasn't it? Let's have some current energy. Oh, we've got the King of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Sun, best card in the pack. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so current energy, you've got the Sun, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Things are looking up for you majorly, Sagittarius. Things are going, in absolutely the right direction. Where to begin? The King of Pentacles, he's the king of abundance, the king of drawing all those wonderful, abundant material things towards him. So, again, this depends, it's going to be different for everybody, because obviously we've all got something different going on in our life. But this could be health related, it could be finance related, it could be time related, work related, or finance related. And he's the richest king in the pack. He's the most abundant king in the pack, and he knows how to make smart financial choices. He knows how to be in that positive vibration, that high vibrational state that'll draw all of the material things that you are wanting, that you're needing in your life towards you. So that's a really great card to start off with. So whatever this Ace of Pentacles that you've been offered in the recent past, and things are starting to shift quickly with it, you take going on this new journey, hopefully, because don't forget the tarot cards, they're not set in stone. Everyone's got free will, whether you wish to choose to, you know, follow your intuition and go with the energy or not, it's up to you. But hopefully you are finding yourself in a real place of abundance because of choices that you've been making in the recent past. And we've also got the Six of Pentacles, and that's all about the flow of life. And I actually feel that you are in the flow. I don't think this is saying to you that you need to make sure you stay in the flow, although you do, because we all need to stay in that flow, don't we? The Six of Pentacles is all about the flow of life. So giving in equal measures, taking in equal measures, the balance of life being you know, being equal, being balanced, everything being in equilibrium, because when things fall out of balance, that's when stagnation and blockages come within our energy, so that we can't, you know, move forward, we can't push forward in things because the balance is out, things are out of kilter, and it's really hard for that energy to flow the way that it should. So hopefully at the moment you're in that state of balance, you're not overgiving, you're not overtaking, you're not exerting yourself too much, you're not, you know, being too lazy, whatever that is, giving too much time, taking too much time from others. So hopefully you're in that state of balance, and that is allowing you to be in that place in the sun, because whatever's happening at the moment is really positive for you. It's a real you know, positive shift for you, because you've taken that leap of faith. You're set off on a new journey in a new direction, and the sun is there to say, yes, this is where you should be going, this is the direction that you should be heading towards. I've got the Bat and Hellebore up there. I'm just drawn down to that intuition. Following your intuition and following your gut instinct is key to heading off in that right direction. So hopefully that you've been doing that, and if you've not, then try and take some time to connect with your intuition. Does this feel good? Does this feel like I'm going in the right direction? Does this feel right for me? Just checking in with yourself all the time, and just to you know, when you're making big decisions and taking forks in the road, just checking into your intuition and seeing if that's the direction you need to be taking. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here as well, which is a really great card, because it means again the energy's starting to shift. You know, this movement, as in the Eight of Wands, this movement there, and I think things are starting to shift. You've been hopefully putting some energy into whatever it is that you are working towards, because we're always working towards a project, aren't we? Very, very rarely are we just static and not thinking about anything, or you know, even if it's just as simple as creating a new garden or doing some decorating around the house, we've always got some project on the go. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying to us that the wheel has started to turn, and things are starting to shift, and things are starting to get better. It's turning in a more positive way. So, you know, again, a really positive card. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. So as well as the King of Pentacles and the Sun, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is having everything that you want and need right in this moment. So hopefully you are feeling abundant. You are feeling abundant in whatever shape or form that is for you, because don't forget, abundance means something different to everybody else. You know, somebody who's got well off and financially okay might need an abundance of love, or an abundance of time. Someone who you know has got love and plenty of time, but needs that money. Again, it's about that balance, isn't it? About getting that balance right, of just having just enough of everything that we need. But I think that is actually what this is saying to you. I think you have just enough of everything that you need at this given moment. You know, and again, you know, that doesn't mean that, you know, you've just won the lottery and you've got all the finances you need. You have just what you need at this moment, and it's, you know, I'm feeling gratitude for that, I think, because the sun always means to me gratitude, because, you know, you being grateful for all the wonderful, lovely, sunshiny things that we've got in our life. And I think maybe that is actually what's needed here, because I'm looking down here and there's a little sense of discontent coming from this Four of Cups. Not maybe quite content with what you've got at the moment, but know that, you know, as we have that gratitude, and as we are aligning ourselves into that space of that positive, high vibrational state, more things come towards us. So maybe if this isn't quite what you'd envisage for yourself at the moment, doesn't have to be it. You know, we've got the Ace of Pentacles there. The more we nurture it, the more we grow it, the more we put time and energy into it, the better things get. So I think, you know, having some gratitude, but also knowing that things are a constant project. We're constantly working on things, and, you know, you'll get there in the end. I think, you know, that discontent that you're feeling maybe at the moment, you know, it will go. The more you put time and energy into whatever it is that you've got going on, and start feeling a little bit more of that gratitude, this other cup will appear from the universe, offering you more contentment, more happiness, more joy, more love, whatever it is that you are in need, feel like you are lacking and that you're in need of at the moment. So let's have a little look at our future energy, Sagittarius. A little bit of a shuffle. Oops, a daisy. Don't forget, if you like the reading, if it resonates with you, if you'd like to catch up with more of my readings, then subscribe. Clicking subscribe is always a winner. It helps me as well, because it helps me to grow my channel. Also, it'd be really lovely if you could like the post. That's helpful too. And also, I'd love to hear how this resonates with you, and, you know, what it means to you, the reading, in a comment. That'd be really lovely as well. So let's find some future energy cards for you here, Sagittarius. Good old shuffle. Trying not to drop any, concentrating really hard. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. You can see that. The Queen of Cups. And the Two of Swords. And I feel like I need one more. The Five of Cups. Okay, so future energy for you, Sagittarius. Let me have a little look. I've got up here the Moth and Eucalyptus, an ending. And I think this ending that's coming up for you is one that's come from choices. Because as we know, choices, it's that fork in the road, isn't it? Do we go left? Do we go right? And by making one of those choices, you're losing out on the other one. And I think that is what it is for you in this future energy. I think you're feeling some stress about a choice that you've got to make. You're maybe frightened and fearful about making it, or procrastinating, feeling overwhelmed at the choices that are laid out in front of you. And I think maybe you have some connection to nostalgia that's maybe stopping you and halting, you know that decision making process, because you're very much wrapped up in how things were in the past, what things mean to you, all that sentimentality of some situation, and that is stopping you from making that choice, from making a decision and leaving something behind and moving onwards in the direction that you're supposed to be going towards the future, moving forwards. I think you find it really difficult to do that. But if you want to move forwards, if you want to keep learning, having new experiences, you know, enjoying life and heading off in the direction of your destiny, then you need to make a choice and make those choices. If we don't make choices, then things become stagnant. As I said earlier, you know, the flow of energy and the flow of life then comes to a dramatic stop, because you're just staying the same. Nothing will change. And you know, things will start getting a little bit stagnant and a little bit blocked and feeling that way, and it'll seep into all areas of your life. So I think it's really important for you coming into the future, Sagittarius, to go into that Four of Swords mode. A lot of people have had that this month, and I think December is a big month of introspection, of going within, of quietening things down and really putting things into perspective. So I think that is what you need to do, to see whether, you know, to test how you feel about the changes and the choices that you've got to make coming in the future. Because I think as you make those choices, you're opening yourself up to this new love, new joy, new happiness, the Ace of Cups. And again, the Ace is potential. So it's the opportunity for you to build on that cup, to build on the love, to build on the joy, to build on the compassion, to build on the happiness. And I think the choice that you've got to make is the key. We have the Two of Swords, and that is about making a choice, about, you know, the girl there sat on the stool. She's sat on that stool with her back to the water, which are her deeper emotions, and she is blindfolded and she doesn't want to look at either of the swords, because if she looks at them, then that's her making the choice, isn't it? She's got the choice to make. Each sword is a choice, and she's not looking at either of them. She's procrastinating, she's overwhelmed, she's not making a decision. And so I think that is the state that you'll find yourself in if you are, you know, in the future, if you're feeling quite closed-minded about pushing forward, quite nostalgic about what you've got or how things were, and it's holding you back in some way from pushing forwards. We've got the Queen of Cups as well. Now the Queen of Cups, she has worked really hard to find peace within. And, you know, she's put a lot of time and effort into finding that stability inside her. And maybe, you know, this is saying to you that, you know, look how far you've come, look what's going on, you know, look how much you've grown, look how much you have, you know, are in a more peaceful place right now. And, you know, you've got the emotional stability within you to make those choices, to make that choice and to move forwards onwards with your life. We've got the Five of Cups here, and that is the card of loss and of grief. And so I think that all ties in with the way that maybe you are feeling in this future energy. If you're not careful, you'll be feeling in that state of loss, that place of grief. But the thing is, with the Five of Cups, you know, he's 3 cups that have gone over in the front, but he's still got 2 cups in the background. And it's all about taking a step back and surveying the bigger picture, looking at the bigger scene, see what's actually going on, and realizing although you may be losing something, you're actually gaining something else. And just to feel gratitude for that. I feel a lot of gratitude is maybe needing a bit of a nudge, and we all do it. We all sort of forget what we have actually got and sort of focus on what we've not got at times. And I think that is a real big message for you this month, Sagittarius, is to focus on what you have got, you know, and to look at things from a broader perspective, from a bigger picture, taking a step back and actually realizing that, you know, things change, and, you know, as we lose one thing, as one thing goes away, something else bigger and better comes to replace it. So, right, I'm shuffling away here already. We'll have some cards, 3 cards for our general help advice on how best to navigate the month of December for you, Sagittarius. Oops, I've got 2 cards out already. We'll have 1 more. Okay, so the Page of Wands, and I think this ties into your recent past energy. The Page of Wands, he's moving forward towards his joys, towards his passions in a really carefree way. And, you know, that ties in very much with that Fool energy. You know, the Fool is taking a leap of faith. He's moving on to his new adventure. And so is the Page of Wands. He's really wanting to just really go forward and just, you know, trying to enjoy a new exciting journey that he's setting himself off onto. So I think that's the energy that you need to embody, if you haven't already. It's just, you know, be carefree, try and keep things simple, don't overcomplicate stuff. Have that air of innocence, that young-mindedness that you used to have when you were younger. You remember when we were younger and didn't have responsibilities, and we'd just sort of throw ourselves into things and just, you know, not really care and not worry about how they'd turn out. Well, that's the energy that you need to be moving forwards, because you're moving towards your hopes and dreams, because we've got a wand here, and that is all about moving towards your passions, your joys, the things that give you satisfaction, the thing that lights your fire. Excuse me. Okay, so we've also got the Seven of Wands, and he is about being stubborn and being persistent and moving forward. And drawn back up here is that graceful persistence. He's not being very graceful about it. He's battling his way through there. But I think, you know, it's the same message. It's the same message. If you've got something within you that's, you know, your gut feeling is that you need to go in a certain direction, stick with it, move forward, be persistent, don't give up. And, you know, even if you have to battle through what others say, or battle through some difficult situations, if you know that this is for you, just, you know, go for it, which I think it is, because we've got the lovely sun there and all those wonderful cards, that energy that you're in at the moment. And also, you know, that ties very much in with the intuition, doesn't it? You know, if your gut and your intuition is telling you that you should be going in this certain direction, and you know that this is the route that you need to take, just go with it. Don't listen to what anybody else says. Just chip away at it, baby steps, taking little steps a bit at a time, and you'll get towards your goal. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles as well, and he is all about working hard to hone his craft. So I think that's always good advice, isn't it? It doesn't matter what month we're on or where we're at in life, is just to constantly be learning, to be improving ourselves, and to be getting better at whatever we're doing. But I think for you this month, it is all about just getting your head down, you know, maybe informing yourself on situations. Obviously, we've spoke a lot about making choices and not letting yourself get blocked, and sort of holding on to the past to help stop you from moving forward into the future. And I think when we have information, when we inform ourselves about a situation, then it makes things easier to move forwards. So maybe that is what you need to do moving forwards, is to inform yourself about everything that's going on surrounding your situation. Make sure you've got all the information to help you to make that choice in a more comfortable way, so that things don't feel, you know, more stressful, you know, or like you're doing the wrong thing because you've not got all the information. So I think knowledge is power moving forwards in the future for you, Sagittarius. I think it's really important to make sure you've got all the information that you need to help you to move forward and make that decision in a really easy, less stressful way. So I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to know in the comments how it resonates, more to the point. In the meantime, if you're having Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, have a really lovely time. Try not to overdo it. Keep things in balance. And yes, I look forward to catching up with you very, very soon.